We pick a new president in 183 days, and if Donald Trump has taught us anything, it is to expect the unexpected. But Democrats, this is the 2012 map, Democrats can claim an early advantage when it comes to the math that matters most on Election Day, building a state-by-state map to 270 electoral votes. Look at this. I want to match up our brand new CNN ORC poll with President Obama's performance on Election Day 2012, when he won a big electoral college landslide. Hillary Clinton, a little better among men than the president did then, better among women, better among independents, better among white voters, better even among non-white voters, and she's running a little stronger than the president in the suburbs. So if you're Hillary Clinton, these are your numbers today. These were the president's numbers in the exit polls on Election Day 2012. You look at this and you think, okay, right now I have the Obama coalition. I can keep it. I can protect it. I can defend this. That's her goal. But Donald Trump has one advantage in our poll. Yes, he's behind Secretary Clinton. Yes, I just showed you the demographic issues, but look at this. The number one issue for the American people is the economy. Trump has a narrow national lead. Look at this in the Midwest. Donald Trump's path to 270 has to include the Rust Belt. He needs to win Michigan. He needs to win Ohio. He probably needs to win Pennsylvania. Look at this in the Midwest. A small lead nationally, a huge lead in that part of the country where Donald Trump is going to anchor his candidacy. So that's a big deal. But Trump does know to improve his map, he needs to improve his standing with Latinos. So let's debate this one. On Cinco de Mayo, there was this. A Donald Trump tweet sitting in front of a taco bowl. Happy Cinco de Mayo. The best taco bowls are made in the Trump Tower Grill. I love Hispanics. You can see the picture right there, giving his taco bowl a thumbs up. Smart? Not so smart? We can debate that in a minute. Hillary Clinton says, don't be fooled.
Just yesterday, Donald Trump doubled down on his plan to create a deportation force to round up millions of people. The best way to prevent that from happening is to make sure he never gets near the White House.
Where are we on the taco bowl strategy?
That was a good impression over there, by the way. Look at reading.
Just like
Poetry slam.
Well, look, Donald Trump loves to say that he's been winning Hispanics in the Republican primaries. Most Hispanics are not Republican, and so he has not had to really campaign to those people in any meaningful way. Overwhelmingly negative ratings from Hispanics in the polls so far. Hard to see how the taco bowl strategy changes that, although maybe I'm out of touch with that particular demographic. But so, this is another case of the general election looking a lot different for Trump than the primary did. There were hardly any Hispanic and African American and minority voters in those Republican primaries. There's a whole lot of them, more every year in that general election.
You can't press upon folks enough that, as Ryan pointed out, the primary is a different universe than the general election. 10% of American voters were in the primary. It's a totally wider field. One fast point on the map that you showed there, John, two numbers jumped out to me looking at Pennsylvania. First, the question about suburban voters, and second of all, women voters. For all this talk about Trump bringing new voters into play, and I think it's possible that he could, the challenge is that she potentially could be even better than Obama when you go to those two demographics. And so I think for every one old Democratic voter that hasn't been voting recently that he gets out in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, she could potentially get 3 or 4 more Romney voters for her in the suburbs around Philadelphia. And that's why this is a big challenge for Trump.
He's facing landmark negative ratings in the Hispanic community, right? Most of the polls showing 70 to 80% of Hispanics have a negative opinion of Donald Trump. And I'm pretty sure the Taco Bowl tweet is not going to turn that around.
Back from Taco Bowl.
I mean, there are a lot of smart Republican strategists who have thought long and hard about how the party appeals to Hispanics, and that's...
I never thought of the Taco Bowl.
But a lot of smart,